friends. How are you today? It's online story time. Let's see what our book is for today. Today we're going to talk about hearing. So we're going to read the book, Polar Bear, what do you hear? So we hear with our ears. Can you find your ear? You know where your ears are? So hearing is one of the 5 senses, and we're going to be talking about those senses here and there as we read books. And today, this book is about hearing. I hear with my ears. So let's read. Polar Bear, what do you hear? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Polar Bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my ear. Zebra, what do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear. Boa constrictor, what do you hear? I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. Elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. Walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. Zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. The end. Polar Bear, what do you hear? Let's talk a little bit about the story and the characters in the story and what we know about them. So, we're looking for characters in this story. And we'll kind of retell the story as we go along, talking about all the characters. Let's see which characters you can identify. Maybe you can make their sounds. And let's talk about what color they are. So, the polar bear, here's our polar bear. He was our main character. Polar bear, what do you hear? And he heard the lion. So the polar bears are white. You recognize that color, white. And lions are a brown, kind of gold brown color. Who came along next? If you said the hippopotamus, you're right. And we sometimes call them hippos, short for hippopotamus, because that's a long word. Do you know how many syllables there are in hippopotamus? Let's try it. Hippopotamus. Was that 5? Hippopotamus. 5 syllables in hippopotamus. And hippopotamuses aren't really purple. They're kind of a gray, dark gray color. And the hippopotamus heard the flamingo. Flamingos are tall birds, long, long legs, and they're pink. They are pink. Okay. And the flamingo heard a zebra braying in his ear. And zebras are really white and black, and they have the stripes. You probably recognize a zebra. And the zebra heard a snake called a boa constrictor, and they are green and yellow. They blend into the trees when they are in the trees. So they're green and yellow. And the boa constrictor said that it heard an elephant. And elephants are gray. They don't really have inside pink ears, but they're very gray color. Okay? The elephant heard a leopard. And leopards, again, are kind of a gold brown with spots. And the leopard heard a peacock. Pardon me. And the peacock is a beautiful bird with lots of colors. So lots of green and gold and kind of bluey purple in its feathers when it spreads its feathers. The peacock heard a walrus. The walrus comes out of the water, is kind of a gray-brown color, more gray than brown probably than what you see there. The walrus saw the zookeeper. There's the zookeeper. And of course, the zookeeper heard the children who were playing. They had masks on. Do you remember that in the story? The children had masks on, and they heard all the animals from the story. So I want to go back for a second and have you help me. I'm going to go back to our first ones and have you help me with the first letter and the sound. Let's see if we can do that. So polar bear starts with the letter P, and the sound is P. P, P, polar, and then B, 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 bear, polar bear. How about lion? L, L, lion. How about hippopotamus? Can you say the sound on that? H, hippo, hippopotamus. Flamingo starts with the letter F, flamingo. Zebra, you can do this one. That's a Z, Z, zebra. Boa constrictor starts with the letter B, B, boa. And constrictor, C, constrictor. That means that the boa constrictor pulls its food in and sort of goes like this and pulls it apart that way. Elephant, E, elephant. There's another Z word, zookeeper, Z, zookeeper. Walrus, W, walrus. Here's another P word, peacock, P, peacock. And another L word, oops, there we go. Leopard, L for leopard, leopard. So thank you for remembering and trying out all of your letter sounds. That was a great job that everybody did. So remember, we're hearing with our ear. That's one of our 5 senses, and we heard the animals heard the various sounds of all the other animals. That's it for today. Thanks. Remember to like us, subscribe, and comment on our channel, and share it. Thanks. Bye.